guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Star Trek the Motion Picture. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Angela.
And my name is Drew.
And today we are watching Star Trek the Motion Picture, a movie that I know, that I have not seen, I can honestly say, in decades.
Wow.
Yeah. It's not like one that I'd like go back to and rewatch, but I feel like growing up, like there was always a Star Trek movie that was playing on TV on Sci-Fi. So I feel like I've always like caught them at a certain point. And then obviously we have the new ones that have come out, I think 2009, that, you know, we'll get to eventually. But my question is, do you know anything about Star Trek?
So my roommate all 4 years in college was a big Trekkie.
Oh.
So I know...
You have to be very careful with that.
With that term?
Yes, because people have been getting sensitive lately, so they like Trekker.
Trekker.
I am a Trekkie. I don't care.
I think he referred to himself as a Trekkie.
Okay, okay.
So I do know...
Identified as.
I do know the hand gesture, which my roommate could not do.
Oh. I broke my hand, so I have to push these two together.
So
but
he had that issue with where he couldn't get his two fingers together on that. So that was, I guess, humorous to 18-year-old me. And he had, I think it's from, well, it may not be Star Trek, so we'll edit this out if it's not.
No, we'll keep it in.
He had a weapon that I think he said was from one of the Star Trek universes called a batleth, like a big sword.
I believe that would be a Klingon weapon, but I am not sure.
Gotcha. So that I have...
I was going to say very like confidently. I was like, that is definitely a Klingon weapon. I was like, you know, like I love Star Trek and I call myself a Trekkie, but I'm not the person to go to for details.
Gotcha.
Like those details. Like there's how people like know like every type of like lightsaber and who and like the power and the kyber crystal and all that. Like I'm not the
kyber crystals.
Yeah, that's not me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna guess that that's a Klingon weapon.
That I guess would make sense. I know that he was a big... He liked a lot of those of basically anything that was like sci-fi at that point. So there may be things that I might have recognized, but I don't think I ever watched an episode of any of the TV shows that he watched with him or anything along those lines. I have watched, just like with Marvel, I have watched a lot of content made by people who grew up on Star Trek. So
like your Futuramas.
Futurama is the big one. So
that's one thing I love about Farscape is that it like delves a lot into like Star Trek stuff too, and I'm just like giddy about it. I'm like, I know that. That's for me.
I'm looking forward to, I don't know if it'll be this movie, another future one that we watch, but basically going like, oh my God, Fry did this, or like this was a scene in Futurama, and just seeing that in my head.
Do you know any characters?
I do know character names.
Okay.
This is going to be, I'm guessing, the Kirk Spock era. Okay.
Yep.
And then Sulu.
Well, of course, who doesn't know who Sulu is, right?
I think that is going to be it. So again, from watching Futurama, we'll probably recognize some names, but those are the only ones that instantly come to mind. Because is it the Next Generation, or is it like just a remake that replaces Kirk with Picard?
Replaces? No.
Okay.
Like there's no. It's kind of like how a ship can live on and then get a new captain. It's kind of like that.
Gotcha.
Time passes.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Kirk's dead. You know, like it could be 300 years in the future. You know what I mean? It's not like he dies and then they put Picard in. You know what I mean? Like it's like you've earned the right to be captain of the Enterprise by time measure. All of those things. So, and the Enterprise is the name of the ship, which I started getting emotional about this morning when we were talking about watching this, and I was like, I haven't seen her in years.
I know Picard both from my roommate in college and from the Weird Al song, "White and Nerdy." That is the only line in that song that does not directly apply to me. Is do I like Kirk or do I like Picard? Everything else in there, I'm like, yep, nope, that's me.
I will firmly tell you that people might ask you who your favorite captain is, and it is absolutely okay to not have one,
right,
or love them all, or, you can love one more than the other, but I will tell you, they do not put an asshole at the helm of the Enterprise. That being said, I've never watched Deep Space Nine because that is not the Enterprise.
Okay.
So there's that. Any questions before we get started?
Well, since you just mentioned it, is Deep Space Nine part of Star Trek?
Yeah, it's a Star Trek show.
Okay.
It's just not all Star Trek has to do with the Enterprise.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm guessing then that all of the shows or most of the shows my roommate watched in college would be Star Trek universe at that point. Because I think Deep Space Nine was something I think that he watched.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think I know things about Deep Space Nine. Like out here in Vegas, they had Quark's Bar. And I know that makes no sense to him, but I did get a picture of the Klingon. Maybe I'll share that with you. Maybe I won't. I haven't decided yet, quite frankly. In my much younger years, I think when I just moved out here, I think I was like 25 or 26. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So.
That's basically all of my knowledge of Star Trek.
Okay. Well, we are watching the director's cut of this, so it has been remastered because it wasn't quite finished and it was rushed and it was over budget when it originally came out in 1979.
Gotcha.
So this has been remastered to 4K. I guess the music has been completed. I don't really know much about the director's cut, so it's kind of going to be new to me a little bit too. But I'm excited to watch it because this movie in particular, is the answer to Star Wars in a way, even though Star Wars and Star Trek really don't have anything in common except they take place in space and they have star in their name. But it came out around that time when a lot of space movies were being made, and it's almost like the movie space race. Like try to get your own movie out. So I'm excited to watch it. So guys, let's get into it. Can you do it? Oh, there you go. There you go. All right. Let's go. Whimsical.
It's my favorite type of music to start a movie with.
Hell yeah. I'll just say that I love Star Trek because it's always kind of about hope. And I think that's a really beautiful thing. And it's always about the future and peace and progress and just I don't know, like discovery of new things, new places, new civilizations.
I'm looking forward to it. It's exciting.
I don't know if you're going to finish it and say to boldly go where no man has gone before.
I've heard that phrase,
there
but I did not know if that's where that went.
Okay. I don't even know if they say it. I think that's the television show. Which he doesn't know anything about the television show either. We didn't watch any of those to prep him.
All new to me.
Mm-hmm. As you can see, we're still looking at space.
We are. It's, very 70s star followed by a 4-letter word movie way to open.
Well, there should be a scroll or something at this point, right?
Well, we're getting a nice soundtrack, though. This is
this
very
is beautiful.
different than Star Wars.
I think this is Michael Kamen. Which Michael Kamen did a lot of stuff in the 70s and 80s of stuff I love. I believe, and I could be speaking out of turn, he did the Karate Kid movies.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you just showed me that first one. Well, I say that. It was
years ago.
A few years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think this is part about the remastering is that they were able to put more music into it and really give you the emotional depth of space.
I don't think it's just because it said whimsical music plays on the closed captioning, but this almost feels a bit like the music that you hear when they enter the chocolate factory in the Gene Wilder Willy Wonka movie.
A little bit, yeah.
Where it's just very you get that sensation of wonder just from the music itself.
Yeah, I don't really remember the opening being this long.
We've gone past a number of stars.
Yeah, and the reason why I'm laughing is because I'm mildly uncomfortable with how long it is. It's beautiful music, and if we were in a theater where it was nice and dark, I think it would just be wow.
This could be a planetarium. Before the narrator starts. To let everybody make sure they're in their seats.
is it a planetarium? Because it's a natural museum.
There's a planetarium somewhere in New York City.
Yeah, not the Hayden Planetarium, which we wanted to go to, but we didn't make it. Oh.
That was all just the Paramount
That was
logo.
just for fun. Now we're getting to the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. energy shift in the music. Ooh. Oh, that I recognize.
Da, 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 da. Oh, I could cry. Like, I get so emotional with music. Oh, Leonard Nimoy.
It's amazing how much music can just connect to something. Because, like,
I could be listening to this, like, with just headphones on, and you could have a camera on me, and just tears would start pouring out of my face.
oh, Nichelle Nichols. Okay. I recognize the middle names in that last screen. The actors.
Oh, you recognize
The actor names because...
Nichelle Nichols and then George Takei,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
And then the one above George Takei on the list. I forget.
Because they had DeForest Kelly, which epic, just epic.
Futurama fans will know who I'm referring to, I guess.
Oh, I'm trying to think of who it was. It was probably Scotty. James Doohan?
No.
No.
We'll figure it out in the
Walter
end credits.
Koenig.
That's the one.
Koenig?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Epic.
Two very different but very good intros, music-wise.
Yes. Oh,
Those do not look like the Enterprise.
remember that music.
Yep. And I see red, and this is a space movie in the 70s.
Cylons. I'm kidding.
I recognized that word for a second. You almost had me.
But you could tell that it was like definitely from a time where they wanted to concentrate on like, look at space and spaceships. We did it. But this remaster looks beautiful.
With the blue, it looks both space and like super deep ocean.
Yes.
Those models are cool.
Yeah, they are. Klingons.
Klingon. Okay.
So I was like, remember that music.
No subtitles for the Klingons, so
I don't know if Klingons are like supposed to be like Germans because of how angry Germans sound sometimes, but like the language just always sounds so angry. Like even declarations of love is like, it's like, oh God, why are you barking at me?
So Star Trek went with the sound of Germans, and Star Wars went with the attire of Germans.
Yeah. Oh, the sound effects are.
Ooh.
This looks so good.
Yeah, this is holding up much better than I would have anticipated.
I think all four of us leaned forward.
They took out a few ships. I wasn't sure if that
I
was the
don't
Klingon
think
ships
that's
or
what happened. They just
the
shot.
3 dots.
They just shot into it and then it disappeared. So I don't think they
Oh.
destroyed anything. I think they were like seeing what was in it. Which I don't think you should do that. I don't think you should just randomly shoot into something to see if there's any life in it. And I still haven't figured out star dates either. I don't really know how that works time-wise.
I'm guessing a number of systems have to just agree that this is the day we're starting at 0 and counting from there.
Which is really easy to do, like to even get a planet to agree on
Yeah.
it.
It's like a universal time.
Intercepting this on quad L14.
Within Klingon boundaries, who are they fighting?
Unknown, sir.
I have an exterior visual.
Look at those 70s outfits, those deep V's. Damn, you gotta just show a little bit of the chest cleavage on men.
Just a little because they're in space.
Oh.
Otherwise. Ooh.
Oh.
Whoa. Where did the... What shot at them?
I honestly don't remember. Because it doesn't look the same color as their torpedoes they shot in, right?
No.
Okay.
Because the blue is space?
My God, I don't remember anything about this storyline.
And the torpedo just does not slow it down in the slightest, whatever that is. Wow.
That sound effect is so cool.
I think I've heard that exact sound effect in Futurama before.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Course on that cloud, Commander. It will pass into Federation space fairly close to us.
Oh, the cloud is moving.
The
Sir,
cloud was
it's
shooting
on a
at them?
precise heading for Earth.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right. I think everything
Yeah,
I watch is like it's always a collision course with Earth. Like we are in trouble.
We are the basis of universal time,
Yeah.
or Stardate.
Oh. Wow, I really forgot
Anyway.
about how this movie starts.
He has hair.
I think he always has hair.
Does he?
Oh.
That is very Roman or Greek.
Yeah.
The mountains are cool.
Yeah, I think we're on Vulcan.
Yep. At least they're speaking Vulcan.
Oh, Kolinar.
Don't know what that means.
I'm trying to think of what Kolinar is.
I wasn't expecting you to be able to translate Vulcan to me, but that's...
Well, no, I normally know like the terms, but now I haven't watched it in such a long time, I forgot.
Blocking the necklace.
I will say though, I think that is a wig. Okay, that's what we call a mind meld.
Okay. So like a connection or a mind read kind of thing?
Mind read.
But it goes both directions?
They can take in if you want to push memories into them. But for the most part, I think she's reading him right now. I think with Vulcans, it might be able to be both ways. And then with any other species, it might just be one way.
Gotcha. So it's a uniquely Vulcan practice
Yes.
and ability.
Oop. It'd be really nice to have some form of subtitles right now so we know what the hell she's saying.
3 scenes and we've only had English subtitles or voice in one of them.
Yeah, I forgot what Kolinar was because they have another custom that's like every 7 years. It's almost like the men go into heat.
Oh.
I don't think that's Kolinar.
Oh, that looks kind of familiar.
Yep.
Starfleet is in San Francisco.
It sure is.
Okay.
Look how clean the air is.
And this is this is a future of the 70s.
Oh,
so this
yeah.
is not the 70s where the air would not have been like that.
No.
That looks better than Phantom Menace.
Now you're going to start that debate about Star Trek, Star Wars.
We're far enough into the movie. I think just the Trek fans are here.
He was almost going to wear a Star Wars t-shirt.
I didn't want to start anything.
There's our captain. Look how young he
Wow,
looks.
Shatner.
Captain Decker requested I complete final science briefing here. At Starfleet, the Enterprise is in final preparation to leave dock, which will require 20 more hours at minimum. 12.
Okay.
I'm on my way to a meeting with Admiral Magura, which will not last more than 3 minutes.
Oh.
Report to me on the Enterprise in 1 hour.
Report to you, sir.
It is my intention to be on that ship. Report to me in 1 hour.
After a
He kind of
3-minute
just
meeting?
does things his way.
I can-
If you're not confused or if you are feeling a certain type of way, there's a reason why he's good.
Kirk's an admiral now.
Did
Is that what
he
said?
call him an admiral?
He called him admiral because I always have heard Captain Kirk.
Yeah,
I
I think
don't remember
I think
what
the
direction that
TV
is.
show he was probably captain.
Okay.
I think I just get used to calling him captain. Yeah, they were
That
really
looks really good.
Yeah, they were milking these space shots though. They're like, let's just really give it some time to let it breathe.
And this, like, with the moving pieces, as long as it's not human floating,
Yeah.
it looks great.
The spaceman looked a
A
little wonky.
Yeah. It was clearly like a stiff figure or something. Not that you would move around and be
I
kicking
mean,
or swimming
to be
in space.
honest, I've never been into space, so I wouldn't know what it
Haven't
looks
either.
like.
Would love to go.
Same. One day I just want the Enterprise to swoop down and pick me up and take me away with you and the dog.
That's beaming, right?
It sure is.
The Enterprise transporters operating, Mr. Scott?
We have just finished 18 months redesigning and refitting the Enterprise. How in the name of hell do they expect me to have it ready in 12 hours?
Take me over, please.
So we're not on the Enterprise yet.
Okay.
Yep, they're on the space station. They're going to take a shuttle over to the Enterprise.
Gotcha.
And this is Chief Engineer Scott. Mr. Scott.
An alien
Montgomery
object of
Scott.
Unbelievable destructive power. Some 3 days away from
Love
its
the
planet.
accent.
The only starship in interception range is the Enterprise. Ready or not, she launches in 12 hours.
I'm going to be a smiling idiot this whole movie. It's like seeing friends that I haven't seen in such a long time. That person doesn't look too bad.
No. Actually, there's some leg movement, I think, too.
Crew haven't had near enough transition time with all our new equipment, and the engines are not even tested at warp power.
It's the best time to go fight somebody in space.
Right, when everything's untested, including the crew.
2.5 years as Chief of Starfleet Operations may have made me a little stale, but I wouldn't exactly consider myself untried.
Valid. It's not his first rodeo.
They gave her back to me, Scotty.
Gave her back, sir? I doubt it was that easy with Nagura.
You're right.
I want to see that meeting, though.
Any man who could manage such a feat, I would not dare disappoint.
Oh,
Launch on time, sir, and she'll be ready.
I'm so ready
That's
to see her
awesome.
again.
I was expecting Shatner's delivery to be way more exaggerated, but I think it's just
It's
40 plus years of people
doing their
teasing
impression.
a Shatner
Yeah.
impression. Yeah.
Sometimes you hear it and see it, but it's rare.
What is that they're flying up to?
It's the
That's the
Enterprise.
Enterprise. I'd only seen the shell around it.
She's in space dock.
That's what. Okay. It's such a cool looking ship, and the music hits too.
They let it just be ethereal instead of like a battle ready song.
Mm.
Same, Scotty, same. It's like looking at the groom when the bride is walking up the aisle. Scotty's like looking over at the captain to see like the tears in his eyes. I don't know if Kirk would actually cry about a ship, but I would. Moya, the Rocinante, the Galactica, they all mean a lot to me. Millennium Falcon.
Thank
Throw
you.
that one in there too.
What I love is that the Enterprise is so sleek, and everything else that we've seen to this point is very like industrial almost.
Yeah, it's I don't want to say it's clunky, but compared to her,
It stands out, or she stands out.
she does. I like how they go all the way to the front of the ship to turn around and head back. There it is. That look of love, that little smile.
There's some triumphant. Oh yeah. I don't know if it's just cold in here, but I got some goosebumps on my arms.
Good. That's how you should feel right now. Oh, I know I don't need to apologize for my emotions, but I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that I'm slobbering into the microphone because like I'm just so in love with her. Look at that shot. That's such a beautiful shot. And also I apologize because the majority of the music we can't play on YouTube. It's funny. I always used to make fun of this approach because it took so long. And now that I'm like older and like I haven't spent time with her in such a long time that like I'm so like, this is great.
I mean, I've never seen this before, and that didn't feel like it was dragging or anything to have that kind of approach. It just felt like you're getting to know another important character.
Main character energy. That's what the Enterprise has. It's funny that like they went around to go through the front to just go through
I was
the
about
back.
to say that, though.
He's letting her take a whole look. Or did I say her or him? He's allowing him to look at her and everything that she is.
She's been being built for 18 months. You got to get reacquainted with the ship and what might be new about it.
Oh, yeah. Especially when there's like a new chair, like your butt doesn't fit quite into it the way like your nice comfy one used to.
CC 1701.
And I mean, for Star Trek fans, that meant a lot.
Permission to come aboard, sir.
Granted, sir. Welcome aboard, Admiral. Commander Scott, you're needed in engineering immediately.
Of course. As always.
Yeah, makes sense.
I can easily say that my favorite character in every series and every movie is the engineer.
Follow me, I'll show
I
you.
think I can find my way in.
Aw.
Very confident.
That ensign was probably like, oh, let me show Admiral Kirk where. Oh, never mind. You don't need me.
What's the problem? I thought you had that circuit patched in an hour ago.
He's arriving to chaos.
What's the next program? I'll get somebody down there as soon as I can, Claire. My people are all tied up now.
That's our girl.
Captain, Starfleet just signaled your transfer of command orders, sir.
Just now. No one was ready.
Epsilon 9 is monitoring the intruder. Keep a channel open. Where's Captain Decker?
He's in engineering, sir. He doesn't know.
Ooh.
Mr. Chico.
Aye, sir.
Oh, he took the Enterprise from Decker.
Assemble a crew on the recreation deck at 0400 hour. I want to show them what we're facing.
I mean, learning in person.
Back. You got her.
Mm-hmm.
He's been with this ship every minute of a refitting.
Ensign, the possibilities of our returning from this mission in one piece may have just doubled.
Mm-hmm.
Because Kirk's just that good.
Yeah. Still, the fact that he can like steal a ship from somebody, steal someone's command, that's not good.
And boot them with less than 12 hours notice.
Yeah, it's not a good look. It's not how you make friends, say that much. But he is an incredibly amazing admiral, so it's kind of like,
Admiral Kirk. Oh, we're getting a top brass send-off. Don't worry, she'll launch on schedule. We have to tow her out with our bare hands. Right, Scotty?
Gotta go.
Let's talk.
All due respect, sir, I hope this isn't some kind of Starfleet pep talk. I'm really too busy.
I don't think it is.
I'm replacing you as captain of the Enterprise. You'll stay on as executive officer.
You personally are assuming command?
Yeah.
May I ask why?
My experience.
And it's his ship.
5 years out there dealing with unknowns like this. My familiarity with the Enterprise.
It's a new Enterprise. Yeah.
An almost totally new enterprise.
That's why you're staying aboard. I'm sorry, Will.
No, Admiral. I don't think you're sorry.
No, he's not sorry. Nope, not at all.
I remember when you recommended
did
me
it.
for this command. You told me how envious you were and how much you hoped you'd find a way to get a Starship Command again.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like you found a way.
He worked his way into making the decision himself. Effectively.
Mm-hmm.
Report to the bridge, Commander. Immediately.
Aye, sir.
Now I'm wondering if he wanted Decker to be captain of the Enterprise so he knew he could take over for that person.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Red line on the transporter, Mr. Scott. Transporter, do not engage. It's too late. They're beaming now.
Beaming?
Do you
Who-
read me, Starfleet? Override us.
That sounds like it would be dangerous.
Pull them back.
Yeah, you don't want to like not have somebody come over or get lost.
Starfleet, boost your mat again. We need more signal.
Oh god.
Are they just like in a limbo?
Oh. I was going to say, are they screaming? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, same
Oh,
girlfriend.
God. What happens to them?
It always seems like beaming would be a great idea. I take it back.
Starfleet, do you have them?
What we got back didn't live long.
Oof.
Jeez.
Fortunately.
Starfleet, Kirk, please express my condolences to their families. Commander Sonax can be reached through the Vulcan embassy. There was nothing you could have done, Rand. It wasn't your fault.
And I feel like beaming in this world would have to be like using an elevator and just suddenly not existing.
But if it malfunctions, it's not like getting stuck on a floor.
No. It's like the top and the bottom of the elevator just... Oof.
Turboshaft 8.
Back that way, sir.
Oh boy.
We have to replace Commander Sonak. I'd still like a Vulcan there, if possible.
None available, Captain. In fact, there's no one who's fully rated on this design.
He knows a guy.
You are, Mr. Decker. I'm afraid you're going to have to double as science officer.
Demotion and another job.
Yep. And no increased pay.
In case we didn't know this was in the United States.
Yeah. I don't really know if they even get paid to do this because that's not really the way it works.
Mm.
That's all we know about it. Our orders are to intercept and take whatever action is necessary.
Interesting sound.
Cloud is definitely a power field of some kind. Measures over 2 AUs in diameter.
Holy shit.
I don't even know what that means.
An AU is the distance from Earth to the Sun. It's 93 million miles.
White and nerdy.
Enterprise, they could be mistaking our scans as a hostile act.
You think?
That's not a good sound.
External view.
Is it just the cloud?
It's casting a shadow on the ship.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh no!
Oh god.
Oh, little person. Hurry! Get inside!
I don't think inside's any better.
Or
Actually,
did they get
outside
away?
may have been the way to go.
Yeah. How do they still have a shot?
I was actually just thinking that too.
I think maybe their camera can pick it up. Maybe.
You're off.
I don't know if it's just how it's displayed, but it looks like it's just like an energy cloud of some kind.
Yeah. Don't do anything to it.
Pre-launch countdown will commence in 40 minutes.
Seems retaliatory. By the way, how did you know that an AU is the distance from Earth to the
Astronomical
sun?
unit.
Oh.
I'm a nerd. I loved astronomy too.
I love you.
I love you.
Reply, we are holding position awaiting final crew replacements.
Aye, sir. Transporter personnel reports the navigator, Lieutenant Ilea. She's already aboard and en route to the bridge, sir.
Oh.
She's Delton, Captain.
Oh.
Oh, he looked happy about that.
Lieutenant Ilea, reporting for duty, sir.
Welcome aboard, Lieutenant.
Very pretty bald woman. Goodness.
Hello, Ilea.
Decker.
I was stationed on the lieutenant's home planet some years ago.
Commander Decker?
Yes, our exec and science officer.
Captain Kirk has the utmost confidence in me.
Don't make me look bad in front of the lady.
And then you too, Lieutenant.
My oath of celibacy is on record, Captain. May I assume my duties?
By all means.
Wow. I don't think
guessing
that was in
Kirk-
question, but okay.
Kirk seems to have a history.
Reputation.
Yeah, thank you.
One of them is refusing to step into the transporter.
Oh, I'll see to it that he beams up.
Do you remember what happened 5 minutes ago?
I know, right?
Just a lot of... Okay,
Well, they just
apparently it
came
worked,
out, yeah.
Problem down there.
He insisted we go first, sir. Said something about first seeing how it scrambled our molecules.
Okay. Smart person.
Starfleet, this is Captain Kirk. Beam that officer up now.
That officer. That's taken a
It's
really
taking
long
its time. Looks relieved.
Well, for a man who swore he'd never return to Starfleet.
I'll explain what happened. Your revered Admiral Nagor invoked a little-known, seldom-used reserve activation clause. They drafted me.
They
Yep.
didn't.
This was
You
your
did.
idea. This was your idea, wasn't it?
Bones is a thing out there.
Why is any object we don't understand always called a thing?
I don't know of a better name.
Damn it, Bones.
Damn
I
it,
need
Bones.
you. Badly.
That feels like incredibly high praise from Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
Permission to come aboard?
Permission granted, sir.
Well, I'm going to need a top nurse, not a doctor who'll argue every little diagnosis with me. They probably redesigned the whole sick bay, too. I know engineers, they love to change.
He's the resident crab. I love Bones. Him and Kirk have like one of the best little bromances. And that would be when there's the top three, it is William Shatner, Leonard Nimoy, and DeForest Kelley, and that's DeForest Kelley.
Gotcha.
Which I have no idea, like DeForest being a name.
I've
never heard it again.
Forest.
Yeah.
Yard command signaling clear.
DeForest Green.
Maneuvering
Essentially,
thrusters,
Kelly
Mr.
Green.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm making it up as I go along.
Thrusters at station keeping, sir.
You throwing out an astronomical unit, I have to like make up for some stuff now. I'm like, oh shit, was I supposed to do homework before this? Dang it. I'm just here for the vibes.
I'm here for the space and the math.
Nerd. But he gets to look so cute while he does it. There you go.
There you go. Blue light glasses.
Take us out.
Oh. This may not make sense, but because I grew up in Florida, I'm getting the same feeling of like walking into the Jurassic Park island at Islands of Adventure, because you walk through these gates and you're just immediately presented with the world and the soundtrack.
Oh.
And the song with the ship has that feeling where I'm like, how is this not a land to walk in? Like, because I could feel like you walk through a door.
I get it. No, what's the place at Disneyland, the Star Wars place?
Oh, is it? It's not Jakku. It's
no, I want to say Smuggler's Run, and that's not what it is.
That's the ride.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's got its own zone.
Anyway, when you walk through that little arch and you see the Millennium Falcon for the first time, you're just like, holy crap.
Grand music plus spaceship in space. Just
like, look at this.
It's like J.J. Abrams with the solar flare.
Why would you say that? Are you aware he directed the new Star Trek movie?
That's right.
King of the lens flare.
Ahead warp 0.5.
Is warp speed light speed?
Yeah, it's our version of of light speed. Yeah.
Got it.
They'd never go plaid, though, unfortunately. I hate to break it to you.
Departure angle on viewer.
That's a cool shot.
Gosh.
You were ahead. You were ahead.
He clearly just feels at home.
I had just such a crush on Captain Kirk. Gosh, just breezed right by Jupiter.
All of its moons.
In order to intercept the intruder at the earliest possible time, we must now risk engaging warp drive while still within the solar system.
Assuming we have full warp capability, accelerating to warp 7 on leaving the solar system will bring us to IP with the intruder in 20.1 hours.
Doesn't leave a ton of time.
All bones, do the new medical facilities meet with your approval?
You do not. Working in a damn computer center.
There's no pleasing him.
But I still recommend further simulations.
Every minute brings that object closer to Earth.
He's not wrong.
Engineering, stand by for warp drive.
Captain, we need further warp simulation on the flow sensors.
Engineer, we need warp speed now. You're pushing.
See why Bones is here?
That's it, sir. I can't do any better.
I do like that he had a nice shave when he went to the...
Yes. He was definitely retired when he got called back.
It's borderline on the simulator, Captain. I cannot guarantee that she'll hold up.
Warp drive, Mr. Scott. Ahead warp 1, Mr. Accelerating to warp 1, sir.
He just goes off his own instinct.
Yep. There's no instincts I trust better, though, than Captain Kirk. Whoa!
That's near plaid.
That actually, look, now I'm embarrassed that I said it, because I was like, there was kind of plaid feel to that. Whoa, what is that?
Whoa, that is crazy looking.
Wormhole.
A wormhole? I love wormholes. I don't love them right now. Look at that.
Just... They found that so quick, too.
Subspace frequencies jammed, sir. Wormhole effect.
Yeah, I would think that that's probably why they don't want them going into warp so close to the solar system, and maybe also like they don't often enough to actually have these tracked.
That would make sense.
I think. Can you map wormholes? I have no idea.
Unidentified small object has been put into the wormhole with our captain directly ahead.
Orders up full. Third object on viewer.
Oh, is it the person
Small.
that was floating in space?
Navigation defect is coming up, sir.
Wormhole distortion has overloaded the main power systems.
Navigation defect is inoperative, Captain. Direction control also inoperative.
The effects are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Time to impact.
20 seconds.
The
Yeah.
we're in for a bumpy ride.
Half of the shot is all like acting, which is great. Whoa.
Okay, I'm glad we kept Captain Deckard on deck.
Yeah.
Oh, well, for what? Like what? To break us free of the wormhole?
And why one over the other?
Yeah, I do like that effect because it definitely looks like they're being pulled.
Yeah. Is it like a asteroid?
I don't know.
Hey,
there you go.
I'm like 2 for 2 on space
I know,
things.
man. I'm kind of annoyed. This is my shtick. Oh, do they have to destroy it before they hit it, or it hits them?
They seem to be getting closer to it.
Maybe it'll knock them loose of the wormhole as well.
How does it work firing a torpedo in a wormhole at an object in a wormhole?
I guess the gravity doesn't affect the torpedo?
Whoa.
Dope.
Blast them
Okay.
out of the wormhole, too.
Oof. I don't know if they made an announcement to the rest of the crew. Could you imagine being on the ship and just being like, what is happening right now?
Just in the mess hall, like having soup, and it's just...
Control restored, sir.
They're just so calm about it.
Position report, navigator.
Computing new intersection course.
It's funny. I normally complain about them not having seatbelts, and Kirk's got the things, like they have the things that go over top of their
Oh, yeah.
legs, and I'm like, yes, finally.
Wrong, Mr. Chekhov. There are casualties. My wits. Frightened out of, Captain, sir.
Their calmness, though, is very like pilots in turbulence versus passengers in turbulence.
Well, Kirk does not surround himself with idiots. That's why what makes him a great captain is that he always puts people in charge that know what they're
It was
doing.
the engine imbalance that created the wormhole in the first place.
Oh, they created it.
That object is less than 2 days away from Earth. We need to intercept while it still is out there. Navigator, lay in a new heading to conform with our initial IP with the intruder. Mr. Decker, I'd like to see you in my quarters.
Mind if I tag along, Captain?
Just going to keep him in line.
He's going to monitor his behavior. What's going on with him and Ilya? Like, lots of longing glances. Like, I'm like, dude, be professional. Act like you've been here.
Why was my phaser order countermanded?
Sir, the Enterprise redesign increases phaser power by channeling it through the main engines. When they went into antimatter imbalance, the phasers were automatically cut off.
It's like
Being
he
there
knows
for
the
the
shit
last
better.
18 months does give him
The
advantages.
advantage, yeah. I love how we were both kind of like,
You saved the ship.
I'm aware of that, sir.
I think he's also saying,
Stop
you may have done it.
competing with me, Decker.
You first.
You haven't logged a single star hour in 2.5 years. That plus your unfamiliarity with the ship's redesign, in my opinion, sir, seriously jeopardizes this mission.
He's not wrong.
I trust you will nursemaid me through these difficulties, mister.
Yes, sir, I'll do that.
Then I won't keep you from your duties any longer, Commander. Yes, Doctor.
He will step aside from his ego every now and then.
I do like that he was able to take that criticism, absorb it, acknowledge it.
You may be right, Jim.
It's important to be able to move forward in a new direction when presented with new
Yes.
information.
Yes, it is.
Was it difficult?
No more than I expected. About as difficult as seeing you again.
Oh.
This music is
I'm sorry.
saying
That you
in
left
love
me
at one
after
point.
Or that you didn't even say goodbye?
Oop.
If I had seen you again, would you have been able to say it?
Say she's celibate. Watch it there, boy. He's got an incredibly strong jaw. Like, look at that.
Yeah.
Like,
That
who could
is a
say no to that bone
70s
structure?
Hollywood chiseled.
Yes.
Make your point, Doctor.
The point, Captain, is that it's you who's competing.
That's what I was saying.
You ram getting this command down Starfleet's throat. You've used this emergency to get the Enterprise back.
And I intend to keep her? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it's an obsession.
Seems that way.
Bridge to Captain.
Viewer on.
Signal from a Federation-registered long-range shuttle, sir. She wishes to come alongside.
For what purpose?
I suspect it is a courier of some kind.
Mail truck?
It might be bringing a delivery.
Yeah.
Your opinion has been noted. Anything further?
That depends on you.
He is so good at keeping Kirk in line.
It's that really deep V.
That and Kirk would never want to disappoint his friend.
Mm.
Whoa.
That is a really
I thought it
big,
was going to be
wow.
a shuttle.
Yeah.
Like that's like that's not like a FedEx truck. That's like a FedEx like plane.
It's a lorry.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, okay. So just disconnecting the top part of it?
Man, it's been so long since I've seen this movie that I've forgotten so much about it. And I love, one, discovering this with you, but discovering it all over again, too. I do feel like this is kind of a first-time watch.
First time in a long time. So.
Yeah, like I'm going to say like 30 years.
Inactive, but a member of Starfleet.
Permission to come aboard, sir.
Granted, sir. Granted.
Oh, bye, check off. Spock's on a mission. He's got to go. Ponfar is the one thing I was thinking about.
Spock.
Yes. He just doesn't get it. He's like, why is everybody surprised? This is weird.
Commander, if I may.
He just keeps getting bumped from one job to another.
Well, he had two.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's
This
true.
is where Spock belongs, as
Yeah.
a science officer.
I've been monitoring your communications with Starfleet Command, Captain. I'm aware of your engine design difficulties. I offer my services as science officer. With all due respect, Commander.
If our exec has no objections.
Of course not. Well aware of Mr. Spock's qualifications.
He's very happy to not do it either.
List him as science officer. Both effective immediately.
Mr. Spock.
Well, so help me, I'm actually pleased to see you.
Someone else to wrangle Kirk. That's. You can always tell when
Very
Spock's gone
stone-faced.
through something because it's just like he's lost his personality.
Captain, with your permission, I will now discuss these fuel equations with the engineer.
This is the only personality I've ever seen. So,
Oh,
because I haven't seen Spock
yeah, that's
before.
true.
Mr. Spock, welcome aboard.
Pleasantries. Ugh. Vulcan would never waste their time. Except they give you one of these. Yeah, Ponfar, I think, is the 7-year itch that Vulcan men go through. Well, Vulcan males, just kids.
Spock's timely arrival and assistance, we have the engines rebalanced into full warp capacity. Repair time, less than 3 hours.
Ah, look at that. Look at
I'll be
that.
able to intercept intruder while still more than a day from Earth.
Warp, point 8. Point 9.
That looks so cool.
Oh, I love it.
Going to warp speed or light speed just never gets old.
Yeah, the primary colors being like rainbowy and everything. We're going,
the
baby.
Engine's reflections and waves that it creates.
That's that warp core. It's working. Chekhov is just like, yee.
Warp 7.
Okay, so I think Chekhov got promoted over to science officer, and then that means Decker got promoted to pilot. Or no, because it's still Sulu. Where did Decker go? Tell me.
Science Officer Spock, reporting as ordered, Captain.
Please. Spock, you haven't changed a bit. Warm and sociable as ever.
Oh, an eyebrow went up.
Nor have you, Doctor, as your continued predilection for irrelevancy demonstrates.
Despite talking for a living, English was not my strong suit for...
Yes, you were undergoing the culinary discipline.
Culinar.
Sit down.
If you are referring to the Kolinar, Doctor.
Oh, okay.
Well, however it's pronounced, Mr. Spock, it's the Vulcan ritual supposed to purge all remaining emotion.
That's what that is.
The Colonar is also a discipline you broke to join us.
Now twice, I guess.
Sit down.
By the way, I love Kirk's shirt. I think that looks so sexy. His hairy arms and everything.
On Vulcan, I began sensing a consciousness from a source more powerful than I have ever encountered. Thought patterns of exactingly perfect order. I believe they emanate from the intruder.
Perfect thought patterns?
Isn't it lucky for you that we just happen to be heading your way? You need him.
We do.
I need him.
Then my presence is to our mutual advantage.
How impersonal. I don't like Colinar. Take it back.
Any thought patterns you might sense, whether they appear to affect you personally or not, I expect immediately reported.
Of course, Captain. Is there anything else?
No.
Yeah, will you be Spock again?
I feel like Kirk is like missing his friend.
Yeah.
Or missing something from him.
Mm-hmm.
If this superintelligence is as important to him as he says it is, how do we know
that he wouldn't put his own interests ahead of the ship's?
It's Spock.
I could never believe that.
How do we know about any of us?
Bridge to Captain Kirk.
You have to have faith in the people that you're working with.
Mm-hmm.
Revised estimate on cloud visual contact, 3.7 minutes.
On my way.
Yeah, that's the thing with Vulcans is that they choose to like rid themselves of emotion because they're very logic based, which is really interesting because what we saw at the beginning was like almost a ritual, which I'm like, that's not really logic based either.
No.
Like it should just be like Colinar, you know, like
Logically, this shouldn't take more than 28 seconds.
yeah. Why'd everybody get dressed up for this? And we're standing outside. Like logically, this is the dumbest thing ever. Just give me the Colinar. I don't know if you get Colinar if you go through Colinar, but
I think there's a Scoppy with that too.
Colonoscopy.
We are being scanned.
Do not return scan, Mr. Spock.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Misinterpreted as hostility.
Yes.
Intruder scans emanating from the exact center of the cloud. Energy of a type never before encountered.
Ooh.
Exciting. I love every time we go to the shots. Bong. His sound design is great.
No response to friendship messages, sir.
Shall I go to battle station, sir?
Negative.
No,
We'll take
no,
no
no.
provocative action.
Recommend defensive posture, screens and shields.
No, that could also be misinterpreted as hostile.
Yep.
Yeah. Gotta play chess.
12th power energy field.
12 power.
Captain, we've seen what their weapons can do. Shouldn't we
Sulu.
take every
What?
possible precaution?
Mr. Decker.
Captain, I suspect there's an object at the heart of that cloud.
Where everything's emanating from?
I will not provoke an attack. If that order isn't clear enough for you,
Captain, as your exec, it's my duty to point out alternatives.
True.
That's fair.
Yes, it is. I stand corrected.
That smile. He's like, son of a.
Navigator, lay in a conic section flight path to the cloud center. Bring us parallel to whatever we find on there. Sulu, tactical on viewer.
Tactical on viewers.
Layers. There's an onion at the center of that.
Or an ogre.
Great shot. I love the reflections off the ship.
Thousands of starships couldn't generate that much. Mr. Spock.
Oh, you okay?
He seems fixated on something.
Spock, tell me.
I sense puzzlement.
From you or from it?
Have been contacted. Why have we not replied?
How do we reply?
How?
How does it speak?
Force fields up full. Deflectors now.
Impact in 30 seconds.
Is it the like light pattern? That's not good.
Yeah, we've seen this before.
Alien weapon is a form of plasma energy, Captain. Exact composition unknown.
Can
Guidance
we
system
dodge it?
Unknown.
I would probably try to avoid it if at all possible.
Or just watch it.
Yeah. It went green.
I love you.
I love you too.
Systems overloading, Captain.
Oh. Ah!
Ooh.
Check off!
Deflector power is down 70%.
Divert auxiliary power to deflectors.
I mean, what was Chekhov doing?
I can stop his pain.
Something came from...
I can stop his pain. Like force healing, or she just...
Thank you.
Oh man, I just would have taken a shot of pain relief.
Sometimes you gotta try the more
pretty bald lady.
holistic. Yeah. I mean, good to still hit the bird or whatever that
The
ended up
intruder
being.
has been attempting to communicate.
Yeah, I mean, you still have to like heal.
Right.
Frequency, more than 1 million megahertz, and at such a high rate of speed, their entire message lasts only a millisecond.
Oh, good,
I'm
good.
now programming our computer to transmit lingua code at their frequency and rate of speed. Commander?
So
What is
somebody could
lingua
easily
code?
have just missed it.
Yeah. It's essentially like a instantaneous burst of
Message.
message.
Oh, God.
Engineering, what's happening to our force fields?
Our shields cannot handle another attack.
Mr. Spock?
Can we? Spock?
Anything?
Impact
A
in
little
20
bit of
seconds.
guidance, a little bit of help.
15 seconds.
Something, Spock. Come on.
Just say something.
10 seconds.
Transmitting.
Oh.
It just absorbed the message?
Or it just stopped sending
It
energy?
seems our friendship messages have been received and understood, Mr. Spock.
I guess
would
the
say
process
that was
is
a
quick.
logical assumption, Captain.
Thank you.
30 seconds to cloud boundary.
Should we be going in there?
I mean, if the friendship message was communicated and received?
They cannot understand who we are or what we want.
And yet it would seem that they understood our message. They broke off the attack.
They may have attacked only as a warning to us, Captain, to keep away.
True.
That would presuppose a feeling, Commander. Compassion. I sensed no emotion.
He would probably be the one to know.
Yeah.
Mr. Sulu, hold present position.
Holding present position, sir.
Tactical plot on viewer.
Course projection on tactical, sir.
Opinion, Mr. Spock.
Recommend we proceed, Captain.
Wow.
Decker?
I advise caution, Captain. We can't withstand another attack.
So proceed with caution.
Thing is 20 hours away from Earth. We know nothing about it as yet.
We don't know what it'll do. Moving into that cloud at this time is an unwarranted gamble.
How do you define unwarranted?
You asked my opinion, sir.
Yeah, he did.
That's very fair. He's allowed to disagree.
He's not asking for permission.
Standard ahead.
Standard on viewer, sir.
Navigator, maintain course. Helmsman, steady as she goes.
Not going to try to warp into it.
No.
That's probably a good approach.
No, oh my
Right.
God. You couldn't warp into it. You warp through it, and that's bad. Don't do that.
Right.
Looks like a trip. Technically, it is.
Very, very good point, Mr. Spock.
No, I have way too many emotions to be a Spock.
Yeah.
No. I think that's probably why I like Spock so much, is because he has control over his emotions. Like a lot of the characters that, I don't want to say they lack emotion, but they have a firm grasp of them that like I'm like kind of jealous. Dope.
That's really cool.
I would actually like to see this in the theater.
I mean, visually, this is, I mean, if the resolution holds up on a, like, IMAX size screen, like...
A movie from 1979, that's pretty amazing.
Imagine actually seeing something, like, just being in something or near something that has that visual.
Yeah, I'm with you, girlfriend. Like, it's just one of those things where you're like, wow. Oh, this looks like the center.
No vessel could generate a power field of this magnitude. Spock?
Instruments fluctuating, Captain. Patterns unrecognizable.
Does seem to be unique, whatever it is. That can't be good for the instruments.
Yeah, Sulu's like, should we keep going into the blinky light? Black.
That's a terrifying thing to see after that much brightness and
Well,
color.
especially in space, because you're like, is this a black hole? Already went through a wormhole, so why not?
Hitting the big two.
The big two.
Whoa. It's like a nucleus. At least what they look like in textbooks. I've never.
I'm not going to say it because I always mispronounce nucleus. I always say nucleus instead of nucleus. So I was like, I'm going to sit over here and just... You're so smart, sweetheart.
Transmit image of alien to Starfleet. Advise we are attempting further communication.
Unable to make contact with Starfleet, Captain.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Out of the cloud is being reflected back.
That feels like that would have been a dangerous thing to even attempt.
Yeah, that they might have seen it as hostile.
Yeah.
Closing on it rapidly, Captain.
Are we trying to go parallel?
I don't like, how do you get down? Do you take a shuttle down, or do you know if you can even go down?
Reduce magnification factor 4, Mr. Sewell.
We're already 2 settings below that, sir.
That big?
Bring us into a parallel course at 500 meters.
500 meters?
It feels close.
Then take us out to 100 kilometers distance, adjusting parallel course.
That's...
Aye, sir.
Yeah, I feel like that's
a
weird order.
Dancing tactic, almost. Like, if they... whatever this is takes like visual cues as a language. It almost looks like a honeycomb, like there's a pattern on it.
Mm-hmm. On like little hairy tentacles too.
Those almost look like eyes, but I think I'm just thinking like Independence Day.
I think it's just lights.
It's right, but with the horns off the side,
no, I
it
get
looks
it.
like the alien in Independence Day.
Yeah.
Obviously now it doesn't, but what is that structure? They keep saying the alien.
Well, because I don't think that they know what to call it.
Yeah. The object? I mean, that pattern is crazy.
Is it a ship?
Viewer astern.
Viewer astern.
That feels closer than 500 meters. Or exactly 500 meters.
What a
Sorry for
dummy.
me to question Sulu.
And then there's me going, I couldn't tell you distance. It looked like that bolt or whatever it shot at them was like going to hit them. She's like, 20 seconds. And I was like, 20 seconds, it's right there. Yeah, I think this might have been the issue that I had with the movie is how long the approaches take, because they really take their time because they want to show you everything.
Yeah.
And I think they also make you like they want to put you in it so you feel like what an approach feels like, that it's not just instantaneous and then you're inside, which that's actually a really smart way to present it.
I'm
just so impatient.
Filmmaking eras too.
Yeah.
I took a class on something like that in college where it's like, yeah, no, in the 70s, they'd show you every inch that it has to go. And in like the 2000s, it's like you see someone step out of their car door and walk in the front door of their house.
Yeah.
Instead of having to close the door and walk all the way up the sidewalk and open the door.
Because a lot of times it's like, how much do you have to show?
Right. Everything else is implied and is very understandable even without seeing it.
Well, and this
is like, that is crazy looking. That looks like well, I mean, we're watching
like
this in
eggs.
2026. It reminds me of when we were seeing like, oh, here's a disease that is spreading. That's what that looks like.
I mean, but like perspective-wise, look how tiny the Enterprise is.
I will say that amount of time does really show that.
How massive it is.
Yeah.
And how small we are. Really? We're going to do this again?
The energy is on the ship?
I think it might just be reading, or...
I couldn't tell if it was doing any damage to the floor.
I don't think it's doing any damage. I just think it's a presence.
Can that be one of their crew?
A probe from their vessel, Captain.
Probe. Wow. Oh. Yeah, check off the... He's like, yeah, no
He wants
shit.
nothing to do with that.
He doesn't seem interested in us. Only the ship.
Oh, the very souped up Enterprise that we just got back that's all special and new. Was it reading star charts?
Is it interested in the like mechanisms?
It's taking control of the computer.
Schematics.
Whoa.
It's running our record. Earth defensive. Starfleet strength.
Spock's
Spock
like,
just-
get out of
yep.
here. Oh!
Ooh. Didn't seem to take too kindly to not being able to read those records.
It's like
Is
being
Spock
interrupted at the
okay?
library.
Okay.
It's like,
Yeah.
like I'm reading. Oh. What is it? Now is it scanning people? Why did
Where'd
it
she
take
go?
her? It's so funny how we both asked a question and it was like two different things. You wondered where she went and I wondered why she was taken. I don't blame him for being upset.
Activate auxiliary computer circuits through manual shutoff.
I don't think they're ready for another whatever this thing might be doing.
We've been seized by a tractor beam.
Get someone up here to take the navigator station. Engineering.
Chief to Falco to the bridge.
That
Emergency
might
power.
actually be better than what they've been dealing with and what we've seen this thing do.
I don't know. Trying to suck in your ship isn't a great thing.
Being shot at from close range might be worse.
I mean, none of it's great.
Right.
Yeah.
Disengage all main drive systems.
Yeah, I think if you start fighting it, it'll definitely make things worse for you.
Mm.
Which I hate that. But now that they've taken Aaliyah, like you have to like go and get her back.
Ready to launch remote communications drone with complete ship's records, including our present situation, sir.
Delay launching as long as possible. Our drone can't escape as long as we're helping their tractor.
Oh.
Are they planning to use that as like a decoy?
I mean, they have to have a plan of some sort.
Yeah.
Because really nothing's in their control right now. So
Mm.
if it gives them a semblance of control, okay. Yeah, I can see why it was important to kind of head this off before it got to Earth, considering how big this thing is.
Maximum phaser strike directly at the beam might weaken it just enough for us to break free.
Could take out the whole solar system at its
Yeah.
size.
Any show of resistance would be futile, Captain.
We don't know that, Mr. Spock. Why are you opposed to trying?
Oh. Looked at Bones.
Little conflict on the bridge.
Well, because Spock was like, there's a higher being that he sensed, remember?
Mm.
And when Bones said, what makes you think Spock won't put his own interest over ours? And that's what made Kirk look at him. Was like, is this it? Is he wanting to discover this more than keeping us alive?
I've only known Spock for however deep into this movie we are, but I don't feel like he would do that. Although feeling is not a Spock thing.
Well, he makes logical like choices, but
Yeah.
he is also emotional. So sometimes that does cause his actions.
They could have done that outside.
They still can.
Mm-hmm.
Insatiable curiosity.
Has a need to learn? Is it scanning the computers, scanning the people?
I think so.
We're trapped, sir.
Well, you weren't going to get out anyway.
Yeah.
It's like, escape where? That's a very valid question. Gosh, this looks beautiful, though. My God.
Fantastic.
Now I want to watch the original just to see what's different.
Confirmed. Vessel is floating free.
Released by the tractor beam.
Okay, not being pulled anymore.
You were ahead, sir.
Reminds me of Peter Pan.
Maneuvering thrusters, Mr. Sulu.
Also haven't
I
seen
had one
that.
Thrusters ahead. One
Peter Pan?
Correct.
What about Hook?
I haven't seen Hook.
Ooh.
Let's take a look. Full sensor scan, Mr. Spock. They can't expect us not to look them over now. Right, now that we got them just where they want us.
Yep.
I like the little smirk from Decker on that. He's like,
All our scans are being reflected back. Sensors are useless.
She's covering herself. Can't look up her skirt anymore.
I believe the closed orifice leads to another chamber. Undoubtedly part of the vessel's inner mechanism. I suspect it may be necessary.
Uh-oh.
That's...
He's catching vibes again.
Spock. Mr. Decker, you have the con. Hold position.
Whatever it is, it's white hot.
White hot?
Intruder is located. It's in the show. Oh.
You are the Kirk unit.
What is
you
on
will
my neck?
assist me.
I think they're talking through her.
Normal functions of the carbon-based unit infesting USS Enterprise.
Infesting.
So it views the people as like a virus?
Or
Jim, what's going on?
Tricorder.
vermin? Rats?
Is V'ger the name of the captain of the alien vessel?
No doubt a sensor transceiver combination.
Mm.
To more readily communicate with
Spy.
the carbon-based units infesting Enterprise.
Carbon-based units?
Wow.
Humans, Ensign Perez. Us.
She's
Yeah.
gone?
Ilya's gone.
V'ger traveled to the third planet of the solar
That's
system.
gonna make
directly
Decker
ahead.
really happy.
To find the creator.
Creator?
Of what?
The creator is that which created V'ger.
Who is V'ger?
V'ger is that which seeks the creator.
That's a bunch of I don't knows,
Yeah, that's
really.
circular logic.
Yeah.
Thorough examination of this probe might provide some insight into those who manufactured it and how to deal with them.
Yeah, how do you...
Let's get her to sick bay.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say...
Grabbing a probe
To
that...
observe and record only the normal functioning of the carbon-based units.
Examination is a normal function.
You may proceed.
Like, what type of examination are we talking about here? Okay, a scan.
Micro miniature hydraulics.
Mnemonic pulse pattern?
Sensors.
So it's not
and
a device
molecule-sized multiprocessors.
implanted. It's actually a recreation?
Yeah.
Every exocrine system is the same, too. Even eye moisture.
Okay.
Good.
Fascinating.
There's a bit of
Not
memory.
Decker unit.
Mm. Her feelings must have been really strong to survive.
This probe may be our key to the aliens.
Probe. Ilea?
Exactly. Its body duplicates our navigator in precise detail.
That's very cold.
Yeah, that's sometimes that's Spock.
You did have a relationship with Lieutenant Ilea, Commander.
That
Yeah.
probe in another form is what killed Ilea.
Commander. We're locked in an alien vessel, 6 hours from Earth orbit. If we can control it, persuade it, use it.
Oop!
That, okay.
She's done. She wants out.
You will now assist me further.
She pointing in the middle?
To Kirk.
Oh, okay.
Decker unit can assist you with much greater efficiency.
He does know the ship better.
That's very true.
Carry on with your assignment, Mr. Decker.
Aye, sir.
Oh, his expressions, you could see love in his eyes.
This remains.
They
our
gave
only
an
means of
alien probe
contact with
high
our captain.
heels.
All those vessels were called Enterprise.
At least they clothed the alien probe.
Barely.
I mean, yeah. It was the 70s.
I mean, she
Right?
looks great. I'm not gonna like, but I'm just like, really, high heels on a spaceship?
She got high heels and a robe, and
This is one of the
Kirk
games.
gets a deep V.
He gets a tight white deep V.
Yep. Terry cloth or something.
The words recreation and enjoy have no meaning to my programming.
Sounds like Spock.
Ilea enjoyed this game. She nearly always won.
This whole setup reminds me of my middle school library, like all the pits and valleys and like step ups and stuff, and the carpet.
There's that love music.
I know, it's like, is Beecher falling in love? I mean, how do you not? How do you not? I, too, am a sucker for blue eyes.
Why does Enterprise require the presence of carbon units?
Enterprise would be unable to function without carbon units.
More data concerning this functioning is necessary before carbon units can be patterned for data storage.
What?
That's patterned for data storage.
What does that mean?
Yeah,
That was
explain further.
If I can help you to revive those patterns, you could understand our functions better.
That is logical.
Give it to her, Captain. Just a big kiss. Big, passionate kiss.
Just to awake the right memory.
Yeah. What are you doing, Spock? Seems like he's skulking around. Tiptoeing almost.
He's very... like...
Vulcan neck pinch. Son of a bitch.
What?
It's not death, but I don't know if it's like paralyzing or if it just knocks somebody out or both. It feels like it'd be really scratchy on a bald head.
Yeah. I feel like it would be a little...
And I feel like it's crooked.
Well, it's a style. Unless it doesn't like that style.
Ilea. Yeah?
Oh, she's remembering.
Commander, this is a mechanism.
Yeah, you gotta remember it's not her.
Help us. Make direct contact with V'ger.
V'ger does not know.
It's like looking for God almost.
Yeah.
It's funny, they were like, it reminded me that like she's Deltian or from Delta. Because I was thinking it was Delvian the entire time. And Delvian is the bald blue lady from Farscape. And I was like, oh, that's way too close. Well, now we can see what Spock's up to.
These messages will detail my attempt to contact the aliens.
Why did that sound like Jaws? The music.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
This should facilitate a better view of the interior of the alien spacecraft.
Oh. Is that like breathing? Or is that like a butthole clench?
Yeah.
I don't mind saying these things out loud.
Nope.
Yeah.
We were both thinking it.
Sir, airlock 4 has been opened. A thruster suit is reported missing.
Look around.
One of these things is not here. Yep.
Damn it. Bring him back here.
Gotta keep your eye on that guy. Yeah, Spock wouldn't just do it. Spock always has a plan.
And if he's always doing something because it is the logical thing to do, then it's something that you can, I want to say, predict.
Well,
but
I mean, if it's logical, that means that there's more to learn than what could be harmed, I think, in his mind. Oh! Oh, was he timing it? So, like, when it opens, he'll go through?
Ooh.
Mom, butthole open.
He made it.
He made it. Reverse turd. You love me.
I do.
So do you guys.
Oh.
What the heck is it? Where? What?
Is that Earth?
Why all of a sudden are we at planets? Yeah, because that's the moon.
Yeah.
Spock is just like, fuck it.
I'm witnessing some sort of dimensional image of his home planet.
Earth.
Apparently a kind of plasma energy conduit, possibly a field coil for gigantic imaging system.
That is terrifying, all those points. Good grief.
Yeah.
Everything in space is always pointy. I have no idea why.
That looked like an Indiana Jones trap. Like,
I'm seeing images of planets. It could be a representation of V'ger's entire journey. But who or what are we dealing with?
That would be the question, Spock. It just keeps going and going and going.
I am now quite convinced that all of this is V'ger, that we are inside a living machine.
Oh.
But
Ilea.
Why is she...
Must contain some special meaning.
It's basically what I was going to ask. Why is she special in that?
Mind meld. Okay, so remember how I told you about the mind meld?
Yeah.
I think it was giving him a representation of something, like that he'd be familiar with, like Ilea, but I mean, definitely it's not just a big body of Ilea that's in there. And I don't think she had that sensor to begin with.
Right. No, that looked like
it was given to her
implanted,
when... I mean, that's not even her anymore.
Kirk's now going after Spock.
I think Spock's coming back. But I'll tell you, a mind meld with Spock. That's gathering some information right there. Because as you can tell, it gives big brain energy.
Mm.
Spock. God, he cares so much about it. I'd say 3 seasons of the television show shows you like how close they are.
Now scanning Pons area. Spinal nerve fiber connection.
I mean, him being so outwardly emotional towards Spock after being so firm and confident.
Mm-hmm.
Power pouring through that mind.
There's a
like
softening that happens. Yeah. Spock chuckling. I can't say I've ever seen that before.
Disconcerting.
I should have known. A life form of its own. Conscious, living entity.
A living machine?
It considers the Enterprise a living machine. The probe refers to our ship as an entity.
Mm.
V'ger has knowledge that spans this universe. V'ger is barren.
Craves meaning.
No beauty.
No. Not. Spock.
See, a little dramatic. Shatner.
Is beyond V'ger's comprehension. Jim, no answers.
Lonely existence.
Asking questions. Is this all that I am?
It's having an existential crisis.
Intruder cloud has been located on the outer monitors for the past 27 minutes. Cloud dissipating rapidly as it approaches.
Oh, dissipating.
We are 3 minutes from Earth orbit.
I'll be right there.
Getting down to the wire,
Yeah,
Captain.
3 minutes?
I need Spock on the bridge.
I might want to run.
5 cc's.
He seems lighter.
I mean, he's met something that is cold.
Look at the cloud dissipating, and that's the living ship. That is beautiful.
Captain, Starfleet is sending this tactical on V'ger's position.
Yeah, let's not do any of that.
Transmitting a signal.
Okay, I thought they were gonna like scan it and get shot by V'ger.
A simple binary code transmitted by carrier wave signal.
Does V'ger think it's from Earth?
Oh, that's... I don't know the question.
The creator has not responded.
Oh, God. Well, throw a fit, why don't you?
All planetary defense systems have just gone inoperative.
Oop.
Well, someone needs to answer.
What are you thinking, Decker? Can you stop? I didn't say more. I said stop.
At least it's going above Earth for now.
Yeah, but it's like knocking out all the defense systems and stuff. I don't know if it's like EMPs or like what.
Starfleet computes the devices are proceeding toward equidistant positions.
They are hundreds of times more powerful, Captain. From those positions, they could devastate the entire surface of the planet.
Dope.
Whose side are you on?
No.
Oh.
Obviously it is sarcasm.
Ah.
The creator has not answered. The carbon unit infestation is to be removed from the creator's planet.
Whoa.
Carbon units are not an infestation. They are living things.
So V'ger is from Earth.
Only the Creator and other similar life forms are true.
Well, it feels like the creator is from Earth.
Right.
Jim, V'ger's saying its creator is a machine.
V'ger is a child.
Temper tantrum.
A child?
Yes, Captain, a child.
Guidance?
This child is about to wipe out every living thing on Earth.
Discipline.
Spank it.
That was where my brain went.
Leave it to Bones.
It does not know what.
Ain't that the truth?
Spock's got some depth.
The carbon units know why the Creator has not responded.
Okay.
Not until V'ger withdraws the devices orbiting the third planet.
You don't get what you want until you calm down.
Kirk unit, disclose the information. Why has the Creator not responded?
No.
But why? Why?
Clear the bridge, Captain.
Is Kirk sending V'ger to its room?
I think so.
Child is having a tantrum, Mr. Spock.
Oh, that's what I was saying.
Bridge! Secure all stations. Move out.
Jim, what the hell kind of strategy is this?
It's a strategy.
The information that V'ger requires will also be destroyed.
It is illogical to withhold required information.
Is it?
Kirk unit,
Not while
Kirk
being
unit.
threatened.
Come back.
Because V'ger is going to destroy all the carbon units on the third planet.
They have repressed the Creator.
The information will not be disclosed.
V'ger needs the information.
Look at this little game.
All the orbiting devices.
V'ger will comply if the carbon units will disclose the information.
Pissing contest now.
Kirk did his job. What do you got, Spock?
Captain. Obviously operates from a central brain complex.
The orbiting devices would be controlled from that point then.
Precisely.
Go to that place and say you want to talk to it there.
Only deliver the information face to face or face to
screen.
The carbon unit's information cannot be disclosed to V'ger's probe.
There you
but
go.
only to V'ger. Directly.
I'll take you to them. Literally, take me to your leader.
I was about to say, take me to your V'ger.
Oh, okay. Into the butthole.
Forward motion, Captain.
Tractor beam.
It does seem like Decker is having a hard time over there emotionally.
I mean, he was basically told, hey, the girl you like is gone, but
Here she is right in front of you. Yeah.
She's a robot, and you have to spend all the time with her.
And she looking damn sexy. Don't get any ideas.
Is there a next move?
I think that
Resume duty station.
there has to be.
Well, you know, that's the thing with strategies. Once you get to the next step, then you go, okay, what now?
I mean, it could be a response or reactionary.
It seems my bluff has been called.
Uh-huh.
Check out. When do those devices reach final position?
27 minutes. Mark.
I love the doors, and we got the sound by itself.
Mr. Scott, be prepared to execute Starfleet Order 2005.
What's that?
Why has the captain ordered self-destruct, sir?
Oh, well, that's no good.
Ah.
He hopes that when we go up, we'll take the intruder with us when that much matter and antimatter are brought together. Oh, yes, we will indeed.
Oof, I just got a full body chill.
I mean, that is a last resort kind
And
of thing.
Scotty's just like, okay, well, let me know, and I'll make it happen. I mean, but in 18 minutes, all of Earth is gone, so...
Right.
has been apprised of our situation, Captain.
Do you really want to be that one guy floating through space?
No, absolutely not.
Tractor beam remains constant.
Can we speed it up? temperature?
1,000 degrees? For what?
I thought it was like an angle, and I was like, no, that says temperature. 1,013?
Cooking steel?
Everything's like just hot liquid. Oh. Well, how you feeling, buddy?
Not for us.
No.
For V'ger. I weep for V'ger as I would for a brother.
Oh.
As I was when I came aboard, so is V'ger now.
Looking for meaning?
Why am I here? What was I meant to be? V'ger hopes to touch its creator, to find its answers.
V'ger needs a mom hug.
Is this all that I am? Is there nothing more?
Captain.
It's funny, like when you go off of logic asking those questions, I don't know how you get to an answer. But emotionally, it's easy to reconcile that. I don't know. When you move on.
I believe that is our destination.
The quest for knowledge can be a very difficult and
I
fruitless
read an oxygen
endeavor.
gravity envelope forming outside the Enterprise.
They preparing for humans to...
Yeah. Oh.
That's interesting.
I thought gravity all of a sudden was like...
The carbon units will now provide V'ger with the required information.
Not yet. I'd like a handshake, please.
Spock? Bones? I will contact you every 5 minutes.
Captain, I'd like to go along.
Mr. Sulu, you have the call.
He knew better than to say no. The longing in that man's eyes. He's so good at portraying that he is just in love.
And in a very difficult spot.
Looks like an altar from far away.
Those orbs are like building something.
Oh, it's like a bridge.
A bridge to the bridge?
No, a bridge to the outside. They're outside of the ship.
Oh, I didn't even notice they were on top. The Enterprise is so slick and sleek. I should have noticed that.
Oh, that's why I know. I don't remember this part at all. I swear I would remember them being on the disc of the Enterprise with no suit or helmet. Just it's been terraformed inside there for them to survive. I guess not terraformed. I mean, that's terraforming is to create oxygen, right? Ah, it's not like I knew. He's like an astronomical unit.
Astronomy, like biology, a little less so.
I just think that I've watched so many different things that I'm like, wait, is that correct? Or did they use that in a different, like meaning?
It's the Voyager. I had that thought seeing V''Ger. I just don't know how
I
it would
love
have
that you picked
consciousness.
that up, though, because as a kid, I would be like, what? And, like, my parents would have to explain it to me, and you as an adult are like, oh my God, it's from Earth.
I don't understand how it has consciousness. But that would explain all
wanting
the
to find the
space
creator.
images and the creator being at Earth.
Yep. I don't know much about Voyager. Did we ever find that?
Voyager was one of the first probes sent out. Just go as far as you can and send back for as long as you can. So it would have gone past the planets, it would have gone past the moons, and it would have just kept going.
Yeah.
I don't remember which Voyager. If Voyager was how we got
And
those
then
close-ups
it
of
built
Pluto.
its own damn ship.
I don't know how. Like the...
And I mean, this takes place in like 23 something, so it's a long time.
Just kept going for 350 years, basically.
V-G-E-R.
I'm so proud of you for getting that. You were like, oh, is it from Earth? I kept jimming the camera because I was just like, no.
Which Voyager?
National Aeronautics and Space Administration. This was launched more than 300 years ago.
Yep.
And transmitted back to Earth.
And then it gained consciousness.
Whatever it's attached to.
Yeah, that seemed to get a little evil there.
Yeah. I don't know if it's going to like the answer, but good news for our crew.
I mean, kinda. Like, I don't think NASA exists anymore.
But the creator is human. She does that stare very well.
Mm-hmm.
Disappeared into what they used to call a black hole.
What do they call a black hole now?
The machine inhabitants found it to be one of their own kind.
Interesting.
They discovered its simple 20th century programming. Collect all data possible.
Learn all that is learnable. Return that information to its creator.
That was its mission.
The machines interpreted it literally. They built this entire vessel so that Voyager could actually fulfill its programming.
Holy crap.
It amassed so much knowledge. It achieved consciousness itself. It became a living thing.
And it succeeded. It brought it all back to Earth.
On the late 20th century, NASA probe Voyager 6. Specifically, we want the old NASA code signal that instructs the probe to transmit its data.
I love how it brings it from like our history to like this.
And there's no one on Earth who could recognize the old signal and send a response.
Nope.
Creator does not answer.
Oh, maybe you shouldn't have said that, Bones.
Everything just got a little colder.
We are the creator.
That is not logical. Carbon units are not true life forms.
No.
We have just received the response code, Captain.
317-510, and the final sequence.
That should trigger Voyager's transmitter.
Oh boy.
Voyager is not transmitting its data, Captain.
No?
The creator must
300
join
years
the
old.
feature.
She needs new spark plugs.
The creator must join with feature.
Join?
They're...
Oh. Join.
Like join?
Well, not like join, but like...
Voyager is not transmitting, Captain. Because...
Jim, we're down to 10 minutes.
Enterprise, stand by. The antenna leads are melted away.
Yes, Captain, just now.
It did it on purpose?
Why?
To prevent reception.
Of course. To bring the creator here. To finish transmitting the code in person.
Oh.
It wants what they tricked it into doing for them.
Touch the creator.
Yep.
Capture God? He's just liable to be in for one hell of a disappointment.
I mean...
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the way Aaliyah is, like, looking at Decker...
Its knowledge has reached the limits of this universe, and it must evolve. Is there nothing more?
What more is there than the universe, Spock?
It's a good question.
The existence of which cannot be proven logically.
True.
What V'ger needs in order to evolve is a human quality. Our capacity to leap beyond logic.
Yes.
The framing of that shot was a little, I think, a hint.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Oh, not you.
Well, yeah, very specific human.
That one in particular.
I'm gonna key the final sequence through the ground test computer.
Decker, you don't know what that'll do to you.
Yes, I do, Doctor.
Decker, don't.
Jim, I want this. As much as you wanted the Enterprise, I want this.
They each have their one true love.
Yep. You said it best. Ugh. Wow.
That's
that
a
is
beautiful shot.
Stunning, yeah. Except she doesn't have any hair to wave in the wind. God, could you even imagine seeing something like this? Yeah, you might want to go.
Time to. Electric crackling is the definite cue to run.
Yeah. When a light field starts doing this and expansion starts happening, a run.
And you've already seen one human and one human-esque being disappear into it.
Well, she was from Delta 5.
I mean, humanoid, like in shape.
Oh.
That's why I said esque.
That seems like it's not good to have that happen right above your planet, but...
Best case scenario, the aurora is going to be gorgeous.
Yeah. Those northern lights are going to rock.
Apparently for about 25 seconds, though.
Yeah.
Enterprise coming through that, though, is epic.
You see why we love it so much?
And with the name just right at you, too. Knows how to make an entrance.
Say my name.
Captain.
Your Enterpriseberg?
It's the one who knocks.
Heisenprize?
Heisenprize.
We've witnessed a birth, possibly a next step in our evolution.
Well, it's been a long time since I delivered a baby.
Aw.
We got this one off to a good start.
I think we gave it the ability to create its own sense of purpose and the drive that compels us to overcome them.
Foolish human emotions, right, Mr. Spock?
Quite true, Doctor. Unfortunately, it will have to deal with them as well.
Unfortunately.
Reports and complete vessel status.
Report 2 casualties. Lieutenant Ilea, Captain Decker. They're not casualties. They are... list them as missing. Vessel status, fully operational.
Can you give them the status of evolving?
Shall we give the Enterprise a proper shakedown?
I would say it's time for that, sir. Aye. We can have you back on Vulcan in 4 days, Mr. Spock.
Unnecessary, Mr. Scott. My task on Vulcan is completed.
Ahead, Warp 1. Warp 1, sir.
Heading, sir?
That away.
Yep, no Colinar for Spock.
Just off in that general direction.
That's what's always great about Spock is that, like, he loves logic, but, like, he really does love that human aspect of himself sometimes, too. As little as we get of it, it's so beautiful.
Oh, that's cool.
It's part of that score that was worked on when they retooled this.
So we now get 2 end credits, full start to finish for the...
The human adventure is just beginning. I don't think they do end credits in Star Trek.
Well, I meant you get the music while the credits roll.
By the way, we're going to cut all of this out, so if you're still watching on Patreon, a little treat for you to sit through all the music with us. Well, there it is.
Then the Paramount logo, which if they had made this movie 50 years later, the stars from the open would have gone into surrounding the mountain.
Okay. Well, and that was Star Trek: The Motion Picture.
That was a wonderful experience.
I haven't seen it in such a long time, and let me tell you, like, just watching it and kind of like not really remembering a lot. I mean, I knew the Voyager thing. I think that's the one thing I absolutely remember from this. But like the Storia, Aaliyah. What is her name? Aaliyah?
Ilia. And I wanted to say it so many times, but I was like, okay, I don't know if I'm going to say this correct.
Well, because I know Aaliyah and Aliyah and Yalia. And so I'm like, I know too many people where the stuff is getting mixed. But I mean, didn't remember her, which is crazy because she's
Wow.
stunning. My goodness.
And a very prominent character.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, I haven't watched it in like 30 years. The only thing I really remembered was the Voyager thing. Because like even when it was like, oh, somebody's coming on board, I thought the first one that was going to happen was Spock. I kind of forgot about Bones. And then when it was Bones, I was like, even better.
It's a really fun, like the cast, as in the actors, seem to have a really great chemistry with one another, but the characters also have a great chemistry together.
Yeah, and a history that like I think you could feel
Mhm.
watching it, even if you didn't watch the original series, which I know a lot of people would probably have wanted us to start with the original series just to get you familiar with the crew, but I don't know if it's necessary per se.
Mm.
Just because like there might be storylines that like they borrow from, like certain things, like little Easter eggs that you might hear. But I think like seeing this, you can see that like Kirk and Bones were a little befuddled by Spock, and that like, you know, that like Kirk needs Bones to like keep him level headed and not act on emotion. And then he needs Spock to stay logical.
Right.
Like he always surrounds himself with people that know how to do their damn job. Like
Yeah.
there's no one better than Uhura for communications. There's no one better than Sulu for piloting.
Mm.
You know, like and there's no one better than Scotty for engineering. You know, so like he knows to put people in place so he doesn't have to worry about those things. So he can just run this damn thing and like,
Yeah.
you know, come up with plans, improvise. 500 meters. Oh my God.
And then out to 100 kilometers.
Yeah, I know,
is
which I was like,
100,000 meters.
I can't really picture what that looks like, but whatever, they did it. Yeah, visually this was stunning, very crisp.
Yeah.
A lot of the visuals that we were getting, I don't remember. So I mean, obviously, I remember the original, but I don't remember being like, "Whoa, that was amazing."
Yeah.
You know, but like I do remember the long like taking their sweet ass time to get places, and I think that that's actually smart because it lets you know just how freaking large this thing was.
None of those really felt like it was dragging at all or anything like that, even though it's very clearly it's an older approach to filmmaking with it, as opposed to giving you like here's this angle, here's this angle, here's this angle.
Well, I think that there's definitely certain movies that have come out in like probably like the past 10, 15 years that they do give you those moments of like breathing, but it's rare to have one that did it this much. This one had a lot of breathing. In my humble opinion, I'm not saying that it's bad.
Yeah.
It's just it's noticeable.
Spaceballs opening shot now feels like it's not just for Star
I think
Wars.
they're actually making fun of this when they did that.
It's got to be a combination because the original Star Wars opens similarly, where you get the Star Destroyer, and it's a bit of a long shot, but it's not. Let's literally do a full 360 around the ship.
I mean, like it's just like, okay, we're gonna go up the side, and we're gonna come around the front, and then we're gonna go around all the way to the back to go into the spot that we probably could have in the first place. But you know what? He had to take a good look at his girl.
Yeah, no, but like that,
with the
I
music
like
and
that,
everything.
yeah.
Oh.
That didn't feel like it dragged because for me that was my first introduction to the Enterprise, so it was a nice way to kind of see it, get a feel for it, and all of that. And like it's so different from the surrounding structure, the port that it was in, that it makes it stand out, and that's a really nice thing to see because it's kind of like you want your like the ship that you want to have like a connection to be something that you would pick out like without hesitation compared with everything else. And it looks so just the way how sleek it is and like the design and the color.
And you said it right by saying that like everything around it was very industrial, and then you had and I think you being a car guy, it's like I don't want to compare it like this brash, but to be like it's like having like a brand new beautiful sports car in a junkyard. Like you can see exactly like which where we're going. You know what the
it's
vehicle is.
It's a red Corvette surrounded by 80s Camrys. Like that are nothing against 80s Camrys, great car and probably still functional 40 years later, but like in black, beige, silver, and white, just a bunch of 80s Toyota Camrys in a lot, and one 2026 red Corvette sitting in the center. And your eye is going to go to one.
Yeah.
And I really appreciated that framing and the way that they kind of introduced the ship that way. And I, as someone who has watched Futurama a lot, have such an appreciation for how giant, and I mean this in the nicest phrasing possible, nicest way possible, just how much of nerds every single writer and the creators of Futurama are, because of how many beats I like. It's with William Shatner as Kirk.
Mhm.
I knew to expect the delivery and the things that would happen. And that's what I know about Kirk. He's Zap Brannigan. Like, Zap Brannigan is Captain Kirk,
Oh my
and
God,
I
I don't know who
didn't
that
fully
is.
know that. Like, I kind of figured, like, I know,
Who?
like, Futurama. I'm talking to, we
Okay.
got to start it at some point.
I'll be over here.
I knew that Zap Brannigan had to be an homage to something, but he's just Kirk.
Oh, he's a character.
He's just Kirk. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if he was like the producer of the show or if he was like a voice actor.
He pilots the Nimbus, which and I don't know if that's a reference to something that I just don't really know.
Maybe.
But
I
in
mean,
Futurama,
that's very spacey.
It's amazing. Like and when it clicked with me that V'ger was Voyager, I was also like, oh my God, Futurama repurposed this movie as an episode.
Oh, was it spoiled because of Futurama?
It wasn't spoiled.
Okay.
I think it gave me that clue.
Okay.
But I think it was like, I'm going, it's Earth, and I'm like, this feels familiar.
I am like,
and then I'm
I
like,
am
and I'm
not
looking at
saying
the
a damn
captioning,
thing.
and the captioning says V''Ger, and I'm like, is this Voyager? And I like that hit me like maybe 2 or 3 minutes before I said it, where that like connected. So I don't know if watching it, if you'll be able to see in my eyes where I'm like, is that Voyager? But
as soon as you said it, I was so proud of you. But now that you've spoiled it by telling me that it was because of Futurama, not because you were just like,
no,
you know what? I bet it's Voyager.
I'm not gonna say anything about that Futurama episode, but like it didn't click until like to be 90% of the way through the movie and be like, oh my God,
you did
I'm
better
now
than a lot of us in the audience. I mean, I was a kid when I wasn't even alive when this came out, but like, I bet everyone in the audience was like, what?
I think that it will work better in reverse when we get you to watch Futurama.
Oh.
Get in the comments, watch Futurama, please. I know we started Community, but Futurama also.
No, I mean, I want
years.
to, but like, I literally get tired when like somebody's like, you should watch, and I'm like,
I think that even if I hadn't said something, I think that if I had seen that movie and had them been going through Futurama, I'd think it would be 5 minutes into that episode. I'd be like, oh my God, is this Star Trek, the motion picture?
okay.
I think it would work better in
that
reverse.
makes me happy because that means that there's going to be some stuff that like is going to be familiar to you, but like you might not even know why, and then you'll picture something in Futurama.
Yes.
That's kind of how I feel when I would
so
watch.
Excited about Star Trek because I'm going, oh my God, I think there's going to be so much stuff that pops up that I'm going, I've seen Zap do this. I've seen Kif do this. I've seen the Futurama cast. There's like
I'm
random
so
little
excited
moments.
for him.
There's random little moments in there that are like in my head, and I'm like, I think I've seen Futurama do that. And
see, you were already a Star Trek fan and you didn't even know it.
There are.
We got
she
another
hasn't
one.
Seen Futurama,
One of us. One of us.
1 AU, 2 AU.
Yeah, that's, you know what? I pride myself on being like I don't know, like emotionally intelligent, but then there's other stuff where I'm just like, duh.
I am a book nerd, and I loved astronomy. Hi, Mr. Jeter, from my high school. He was my teacher.
Wow, you actually had astronomy class?
Yeah, greatest class. I think I told you about that because he was the really fun teacher.
Oh,
with
yeah.
the kidnapping the Homer Simpson and everything.
And we're not going to explain
Another
that.
Futurama connection.
We're not going to explain that whatsoever.
But Homer's a Futurama connection and Star Trek, so now we're right back to it.
Okay.
Matt Groening, creator of both.
Of Star Trek?
No, The Simpsons and of Futurama. I was looping it all together.
But I still don't know I was going to say, I still don't know the connection to Star Trek. Futurama.
Right. Homer Simpson, Matt Groening, Futurama, Star Trek.
Which we could also then get it to go to like Married with Children.
Love Married with Children.
Yeah, but because Peggy Bundy does the voice of what's-her-face with the one eye.
Yes, Leela, Taranga Leela.
Yeah, I was like, with the one eye. Anyway, guys. Okay, so what are your impressions of some of our characters? Because obviously Kirk sets precedent right at the beginning where I'm just like, ew. Like, I don't remember that as a kid. I mean, why would I pick up on it? But
that like where they're just like seconds into the movie being like, yeah, you've got a history. I'm not interested in you romantically is kind of like that tracks with like what I know about Kirk and now how I can basically connect him to a character I've seen.
He's known very well throughout the universe.
He's known very well.
He a hoe. Anyway, but like, I mean, just even like him taking control from Decker.
Yeah. What I will say, like, the ego parts of Kirk I expected. The learning parts of Kirk I did not.
Yeah, he downshifts where he'll be riled up and it'll just be like, you're right, you are supposed to do that.
And like something doesn't have to go wrong, which I think tends to be a thing for like the egocentric leader characters in a lot of things where something has to go wrong with their plan, where they're like beaten over the head with the fact that they were wrong.
Yeah, they have to have a stubborn quality to them. And Kirk might be slightly stubborn, but like he's also a good captain for a reason, is that he's, again, put people in positions that he listens to. And he has to remind himself that it's just like, oh, yeah, you do know better than me.
And I like that he is, because that's a well-rounded character, to be someone who is not just, oh, I'm great, and so we're going to do it my way because why would I listen to anybody else? I'm great. Didn't you hear how great I was? Like that he's...
Why did you sound like John Oliver to me for a second?
I don't know. We've been watching Community. But
it wasn't even in an English accent, but I was like, John.
No, but you're completely correct. I don't know why I went into my John Oliver voice and delivery, but I did. I'm not mad at it.
Stick to Kirk.
He plays that well. But yeah, but like he has a depth and like a realness to him where he has the confidence in himself, but he also, and that's why I think that like I was very easily able to pick up on like that there's a clear history with these characters, because it's very clear that it's not just like, oh yeah, you were highly recommended. It's like, when you say something, I know to listen, and he actually gives pause.
And he's emotional about them, because you could see how excited he was that Bones was there. And then, like when Bones kind of like sets him straight, he's just kind of like, yeah, you're right, and then when he's excited to see Spock and like Spock gives nothing in return, even Bones was just like, wow, I'm so excited to see you. And then it's just like nothing, and it's just like,
and
like, we want our friend back.
And even with Decker, where he's like, permission to speak freely, and he goes, yeah. And he like clearly was like, I understand that whatever he's about to say is important, and he like processes it and like seems to absorb and learn it.
Yeah. And he's willing to hear it, which there's a lot of people who are like, I know better than you. And we needed Decker because Decker knew the ship better than even Kirk did, because it was a brand new build.
Yeah.
It was retrofitted. And like even like Scotty getting the order, what was it, 2005, and like the engineering person asking him like, did he just give you the self-destruct order? And he's like, yep. And like he just knows to trust Kirk, that like, if he gives me this order, it's for a reason, and it is because there's no other option.
Yeah.
And as you can see, Kirk didn't need to do that.
No.
He was prepared for it.
Which is admirable.
Yeah, he will destroy V'ger before he lets V'ger destroy Earth.
Right.
And that's
whatever
pretty amazing.
It may cost.
Yeah. Which, I mean, if it costs all the lives of the people on his ship and himself to save an entire planet, that's
it's a decision he's willing to make.
He's going to do that. He's going to do that. And then Spock, kind of going through Kolinar, I was like, God, I cannot remember what Kolinar is. And I really wish that there were subtitles for that, because I was just like, I know Ponfar and Kolinar, but I couldn't remember quite what it was. And it's, the purging of emotion. You go through this whole process, and then I don't want to say you're a blank slate, but like you become V'ger, where you don't have any feeling, but you have all this emotion. And, him going through that and having the tear come down his face because like he's experiencing something, and him not wanting to go back to Vulcan to do Kolinar is telling. Is that, I'll give you a little bit of history on Spock because I don't think it's a spoiler per se, but his father is a Vulcan ambassador and his mother is human.
Oh.
So he has the capability of human emotion.
Gotcha.
And he's probably more emotional than most Vulcans. So,
I would have to think his father would be similar if he's going to be interested in a human.
Well, his father
emotionally?
doesn't. See, that's the thing. His father isn't part human, but
Right.
to experience life and I guess love and to make a family with a human, there had to be something more there than just what a regular Vulcan would carry with them.
Gotcha.
And I
Okay.
mean that's
kind of
just,
what I was.
that's to say though, but
figuring.
like Vulcans have babies, that they procreate and
Well,
they,
that's the logical thing if you want your species to exist.
and it's not based on love, most likely. So in order for that to happen with a human, I would think that there would have to be some form of emotion given because most humans would be like, I don't want to be with a robot. Bye. Like it hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings real bad.
She has said that in early 2026. 20 years from now. Who knows?
It still hurt my feeling real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our big three obviously are Kirk, Spock, and Bones. And those three together, there might be headbutting sometimes, but they are like
Oh my God.
a
Futurama.
fantastic trio. Oh God, he's having another moment.
Well, you said it's those three, and you listed them in order, and I'm like,
You know exactly who that is in Futurama?
There's three main cast members in Futurama. I don't know that they necessarily embody those three.
There might be similarities
Right.
because they're archetypes.
Well, I mean, one of them is literally a robot.
There's other characters like it's not a spoiler to tell you that Data is in the Next Generation.
Oh, I've heard that. Is that
Brent Spiner.
Okay, that's not who I thought it was.
Oh, you're thinking Riker. Nope. I take it back.
I would need actor name or character description.
Are you thinking Geordie LaForge, the engineer, Reading Rainbow
With the visor.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, he's head of engineering.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're already talking about new people. No, I'm just saying that like Data is another one that I like love because he's an android. So again, he is like your officer that doesn't have emotion and is based on a lot of logic.
Yeah.
But like V'ger asks questions. He's always wanting to gain, knowledge. I can't say for any other show. Well, Discovery had Saru, and I really loved him too. But there's always somebody that's representative of that gets to learn the human experience some way, somehow. And for us, that's Spock. And probably the one that has lived a great human experience, would rather just be on ground, is Bones. And he's sick of this shit. And, but he loves his friend. And, there's Kirk that needs them to pretty much survive. Normally it's Sulu and Chekhov that are sitting there piloting, but for some reason, Ilya, whatever her name is, was like, come aboard. And then Decker, and like, so everyone just kind of got moved around, but it's normally him and Sulu. Uhura is, our constant. I feel like she's always just really steadfast. And then of course, Montgomery Scott, our engineer. Scotty, beat me up, Scotty.
When he was introduced, did they say Montgomery?
No.
Okay.
I don't think they've said it, but because of the series, everyone knows their names.
Gotcha. Okay, because I felt like when he was introduced at first that it was Kirk who was the first to say Scotty. And I think that someone said a different name, or maybe I am maybe
well, they
it was
would
a
say
different
Mr.
character.
Scott. They would call him Scotty.
Got it.
It's
Okay.
kind of like how Bones is Bones, and I don't actually even know what his real name is.
It's Scotty. I was not expecting a Mr. Scott. I was expecting a Scott as a first name, as a nickname.
Yeah. It's Montgomery Scott.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His first name is Montgomery.
Right. Mr.
Yeah.
Scott, for whatever, it took an extra second until Kirk was immediately just like, sup, Scotty? Like, to, but in his way.
And then also you see Bones just calls Kirk Jim.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like they're a little loosey-goosey with their friendship, you know, but fine by me. I like it that way. Okay, so we'll be watching the next one, which is, I would say, a little reliant on having some knowledge of the original series, but I don't think it's dependent on it by any means. You could go into it and like not have all the information and still understand it, but I do think it's probably one of my favorites because I think it's a great story.
Oh.
And I think you'll really like the story as well.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and that'll be next with our Star Trek series. We will be watching Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan.
Oh,
okay. Does that bring up any Futurama memories?
I am certain that there will be something within it that will be awakened when I see it. I have heard the name The Wrath of Khan. I don't remember if it's Futurama. Oh, no, there is a Futurama reference about that. But I know to expect it to be a really good one based on a Futurama reference.
Yeah, and I think because this one, like, that's the difference between Star Wars and Star Trek, is Star Wars is a lot of fighting.
Mm-hmm.
There was no fighting in this one.
The, like, opposition was a satellite.
Well, and not only that, the only person that fired on it was the Klingons. So
I was expecting a bit more of that, but, like, I do kind of like it. I haven't seen a Superman movie, which I know we're also going to be getting into.
We will be watching the Christopher Reeve Superman.
But like it struck me a bit as like it. From what I know with that, it's the more like hopeful, like uplifting. It's a positive story, all like kind of thing, and this kind of felt like that avenue where Star Wars is all the fighting and the wars.
Well, it's rebellion and fighting for freedom.
Right.
And at this point, there really isn't any of that. I mean, there are with different people in the universe for sure.
I mean, it's the Wrath of Khan. It's not the like dinner with Khan.
So it might have a little bit more action, not so many like long spanning shots.
Right.
Again, there's nothing wrong with that, and I'm so grateful and beautiful that we got to see them. I'm so grateful that we got to watch all the beautiful shots.
I feel like if the fourth movie did that, I'd be like, okay, no, we've seen the ship. It's fine.
I know. Well,
but
as you could see, they said that it was a new ship. So, and at some point, you will definitely see a different look to our girl.
Oh, interesting.
Mostly because the change of the times. But for a long time, they stay with their like 70s outfits.
That I was not expecting that either. Speaking of things
Just
I did
open chest. Although I like these outfits better than like a couple other movies for sure.
But they're like terry cloth or something. Like because
that can't have felt good wearing on set.
George Takei just with a deep V-neck and like the sleeves that get cut right above the bicep, and I'm like. That is not the Star Trek uniform.
But
it's
also,
not what I was expecting.
But the back of the shirt also covered every bum. You didn't get any bum shots with those tight pants. You got a couple like wiener bumps, but like.
I wasn't looking for those.
I know,
I guess
I'm like,
join us for the Wrath of Khan, where we can count the wiener bumps.
I'm in.
We're gonna keep a counter just in the corner or something. One or the other. Just be
okay. But guys, if you want to watch full-length reaction to this, it will be available on our Patreon in a watch-along format. You do need your own copy. Again, it is the director's cut, and it is phenomenally remastered. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. I don't even know what to ask people, but
without spoiling it for her, how many Futurama references should I have caught in that movie? Don't spoil it, but just like give me a number or tell me what in the movie I should have known from Futurama and been like,
And nothing of any future movies or even in the television shows.
But yeah, as we go on each of these movies, after they've posted, tell me which ones Futurama has directly referenced. Because I'm now like I'm the Leonardo DiCaprio meme. I'm just...
Which I'm so excited for in the future for him to like get his like synapses firing of like, how do I know this reference?
In the Futurama.
Anyway, guys, come back here for more. And in the meantime, we'll see you. Bye. Live long and prosper.
Oh, that's a good one.